As of October 12th, 2024, it has been 10 years since I posted my first video on YouTube and therefore had access to the internet. I was only 7 years old at the time. Now I'm 17 and almost out of high school. I literally grew up on the internet, and I wanted to make this video to reflect on the time I've been here. My digital footprint on YouTube is much bigger than you think. I made tons of YouTube channels, even though 90% of them didn't last longer than 2 weeks. I don't know why I made so many channels. I guess I didn't really understand the concept of different emails, which isn't really far off because at the time I didn't even know what a description was. I just put random stuff in there and called it a day. My first YouTube channel started in 2014. I'd visit my great-grandmother's house, borrow my cousin's Samsung tablet, and just record videos of me dancing or playing with toys or reenacting a skit I saw on TV. None of my videos made any fucking sense, but it was fun, and I loved it. I made my own stories, no matter how nonsensical they were. Ow! Ow! I did this for years, from 2014 to 2017, going from channel to channel, expanding my content to Lego stop-motion videos, skits, gaming videos, and all Here It Goes videos, cause Kenan and Kel was my favorite show at the time. And I had tons of funny memories along the way. Like, I remember one of my oldest channels got terminated because I kept uploading the same episode of iCarly and therefore getting copyright strikes. I was a very dumb child. I also remember uploading 2 clips of my favorite movie, Monster House, on another channel, and both videos ended up getting a lot of views. I remember bragging about this to my friends in elementary school, and they were all super impressed. It was fucking hilarious. I also went through lots of usernames throughout the entire time I've been here. And that's just some of them. I remember joining a YouTube friend group that lasted for years and was rooted in our love for the show Drake and Josh. I remember playing Flappy Bird. I remember getting fixated on the mobile game PewDiePie's Tuber Simulator to the point where I found an avatar that I still use to this day. I remember a lot of these ridiculous things from the past, and they'll always be a part of how I came to be as a YouTuber and as a person. And as great as they were, I also remember the other side of things. I want to make this clear. I was not a good person on the internet. There's a reason why they have age limits on there. And as young as I was a very toxic and chronically online person. The most you've ever seen. I used to spend unhealthy amounts of hours on Roblox and just harass people and insult them until they left or they reported me. And I used to join tons of Discord servers and do the exact same thing. Just make people uncomfortable, harass them, insult them, until I got kicked or banned. And I justify it all by saying, oh, it's just funny trolling. I'm just trolling. I'm just messing with them. It was not. I was a degenerate. I remember one time I was in a Discord server and I proceeded to sexually harass this one user, calling them pet names, flirting with them, talking about dick and sex and just to people who don't want to hear that for hours on end until we both got banned from the server. Another horrible thing I did was with my real life close friend at the time. He had just started making Lego stop motion videos, but he wasn't doing them the way I told him he should have done them because for some reason, I guess because I've been doing them for so long, I thought, hey, I'm pro at this. I know everything. I know he should be doing it this way. So what I did, I made a bunch of YouTube accounts and I dislike bombed his videos until he stopped doing them. I was that fucking petty. And Gabriel, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry, man. I was not being a good friend. That was fucked up what I did. And I hope your life is much better now, man. And I also remember using those same YouTube accounts to spam a bunch of threats and swears to this small Gacha Life YouTuber. Because back in the day, I hated Gacha Life. I absolutely despised it. I don't even know why I hated it. I just did. And in my fucking mind, that justified what I did to that girl. I don't know her username. I don't know who she is. But I still want to apologize, so I'm sorry for that. I shouldn't have done that. And I want you and Gabriel to know that I don't do that anymore. If you saw any of these users on Roblox or Discord, that was me. And I'm sorry if I harassed you or insulted you or just ruined your day or your life in any way, shape, and form. I did these things because I found enjoyment out of them. I found enjoyment harassing people and making them feel uncomfortable. And because I never got caught for it, I continued to do it. On top of that, I was falling for obvious scams, which has probably led to like thousands of scammers having access to my my emails and passwords. I was seeing things I wasn't supposed to be seeing at my age, like porn, which has totally fucking ruined me. I don't even want to talk about that. And soon, all my friends were just internet friends. So I completely sucked at socializing. I didn't know how to. It wasn't until I was 13 and someone called me out on my shit that I realized what I was doing was wrong. I distinctly remember that day. It was in 2020. I used to be in this Discord group chat with these people I never knew in my life, just random Discord users. And I was doing my usual shtick of being an asshole, making fun of people, harassing them, yada yada. And it went on for a while until one of the girls in the group chat, their boyfriend, they DM'd me and they were like, "Why the fuck are you talking to my girlfriend like this, blah, blah, blah." And I was like, holy shit, man, it was a joke, man. Jesus, it was a joke. I was freaking out. I felt terrible afterwards. Not only because I was severely humiliated, but also because I deserved it. After that, I just sat on my couch. I just started ruminating about my life and why I'm doing the things I'm doing right now. It was like an epiphany. I felt so guilty about what I did. And like, I regretted what my life became. This was at a point where I had no friends, no real life friends. And like, I feel like my only joy was just harassing people online on Discord. So I DM'd all the people in the group chat. I apologized to all of them. Then I left the group chat and then deleted my account so I could never do something like that again. And I was originally going to stay off of Discord forever, but then I'd lose all of my friends, which were just internet friends at this point. And I didn't want to be lonely. I mean, I deserved it, but I didn't want it. So I came up with a compromise. I'd make a new account, but I could only talk to people I knew and were close with for a long time. No public servers, no strangers, nobody else, just the people I know. And it was like that for a very good while. So yeah, I am not a perfect person. I have done plenty of things that I regretted on the internet. And I do wish that I waited until I was 13. It would have been much better for me. But the reason why I'm telling you now, why I'm so comfortable telling about this, is because while I looked back on my life on the internet, I realized how much I had actually grown as a person. As time went on, I matured, I grew self-control, and it got to the point where I could be a civilized person online. I wasn't harassing people on the daily anymore. I could talk to a random person online and not let it escalate to me insulting everything about them. I finally felt normal. I still play Roblox every once in a while. I remember I streamed Doors the other day. I rarely talk to people there, and when I do, it's nothing I would say years ago. I just talk to people normally. That's it. And same thing with Discord. I'm in a few public servers now. I don't say anything. I don't use Discord as a whole in general, to be honest, anymore. But when I am on Discord, I act like a normal person. I don't do that stupid trolling shit anymore. And I've been able to make more internet friends as well as real life friends, you know. I have a girlfriend now who I love wholeheartedly, and is another reason why I'm making this video, because I want to be my best for her. And like you guys, she has to know about this. I have to let everyone know about this. I apologize for everything I've done. The harassment, the sexually harassing people online, making fun of people online, getting people banned because of my bullshit. I apologize for all of that. I apologize for not being a good friend to Gabriel. I apologize for harassing innocent people on YouTube because, oh, they like something that I don't like. I was the prime example of why a kid should not have unlimited, unrestricted access on the internet. And I also want to point out, I don't blame my parents at all. I don't put any of the blame on them. This was all me. All me. They didn't even know the shit I used to do. And there'd be times where I'd be playing Roblox with my sister and she'd have to stop me from provoking people. So I say all this to say, don't be like me. Do not grow up on the internet. Stay away from it as late as you can, 13, or even later than that. I don't care. Just stay off of it if you're a kid. It is not a place for children. They are not emotionally mature enough to handle it. And it's ridiculous that I had to go through all that just to learn that, when some people probably already knew that. Go outside, touch grass, eat grass, I don't care. Just don't spend most of your childhood on the internet. I don't like that I used to harass people. I don't like that I was this person on the internet. I don't like that I was this person, period. I really don't. I have to live with that for the rest of my life. But while the internet has mostly been a negative experience for me, due to my own undoing, it's also caused a lot of good things to happen, like this channel. I'm proud of Dud Suption. I've always dreamt of having this many subscribers, 2,000 to be exact. And I made that dream a reality. I have a fan base. I have a presence here. I'm proud of the videos I make. Sometimes. I feel like I'm in a better spot in my life right now where I'm healthy, and I feel like I can't go any further. I can't get any better until I just release all the skeletons in my closet. I can't have you thinking that I was on the internet for an entire decade, starting from 7 all the way to 17, and have you think that I didn't do any single questionable thing. Because it's wrong. That's not true. I fucked up many times. Many fucking times. And there's nothing wrong with fucking up as long as you've learned from them. And I have. I don't do any of this shit anymore. The point is, I just want to leave my past behind me, once and for all. And just start over. Do things the right way. Move on to a new decade. A new era. I'm about to be an adult in just a few months. And it's time for me to be the man I want to be. I want to improve myself. And one of those things a man has to do is he has to admit he was wrong. And I was wrong. I'm a new man. And I want to prove that to you, to my girlfriend, to my friends, to my family, and most importantly, to myself. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, I want to personally thank you for watching. And if you dislike me now because of all the things I've done, that's okay. I deserve that. It is perfectly fine if you don't want to support me anymore because of the things I've done in the past. But if you know about these things now and you still want to support me, I still want to thank you for allowing me to have a second chance. And I also want to thank my girlfriend, Grace, who I read this to the day before, and she's still with me. So thank you for watching my video. And thank you for 10 whole years on YouTube.